Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Swati. On this channel, I make videos about books and many other things that I like, and mostly books. So for today's video, I want to share some of my reading goals for 2025. This year, I want to not make my reading goals just about numbers, just about how many books I'm going to read, but many other things. And hopefully this video helps you to read better in 2025 and set your own reading goals for 2025. One of the things that I want to do in 2025 as my reading goal is try to read 3 big books this year. Last year I had set 5 big books and I had like 5 months left, but I only read 3 books out of them, and I could not read 2 of them, and it made me feel bad, but it also made me feel very gratified, and I want to experience that again. So I'm going to set 3 other books that I want to read this year, which are big, and when I say big, it means like 1,000 pages long book, and that's why I'm going to take a year to read all those. So the 3 big books are The Count of Monte Cristo, and then there is War and Peace and The Brothers Karamazov, and 2 of these are like 1,000 pages long, and The Brothers Karamazov is like close to 800 pages long, and yeah, I think it is doable in a year, and I'm not putting undue pressure on myself. And then there are some reasonable sized books that I want to read this year that I wanted to read last year, but I could not for some reason, because I couldn't get my hands on them and because I couldn't find time. So I'm going to read these, and so some of these books are There Is No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai, and I have wanted to read Osamu Dazai's work for like almost a year, and this year I'm just going to read his book, and I already know I'm going to love his work. And then there's Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. Sally Rooney is one of my favorite writers in the entire world, and I didn't read Intermezzo this year because there was so much noise around it, and I just wanted it to settle down and be like, it felt like I would not be able to enjoy it if I read right away. And there is another writer that I really love, Ocean Wong. He's coming out with his new novel called The Emperor of Gladness, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm going to read it as soon as it gets out. And then there's this general reading goal that I want to read every work of Fyodor Dostoevsky. So yeah, I read one big book, Crime and Punishment by him, and I read his short stories, White Nights, and then The Meek One, and I love his writing. I love what he does and with his characters and how he makes you feel, and I really want to completely consume all his work. There's this 2 Indian books that I want to read next year. One is Tomb of Sand by Gitanjali Shree. I think she won Booker Prize for this book in 2022 or 2023. I don't remember exactly which year, but yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that book. Then I want to read Independence by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. I have read The Palace of Illusions and The Forest of Enchantments by her, and her writing is something that I really enjoyed, and I really want to read her complete work, all of her works. There are like some generalized life/reading goals that I have set for myself. One of the things that I really want to achieve this year is I want to read 5 books in Hindi, and I tried that this year, but I could not just get into it because I don't know, I think the books that I picked were just not right for me, and I actively want to read more Hindi literature. Then there's another goal that I want to achieve is I want to try different genre of books. Like I want to explore more like something from sci-fi and fantasy and horror. So I want to read Stephen King's book, and have heard of Project Hail Mary in sci-fi, and fantasy. I don't know. Fantasy just makes me scared because I just feel like I would not enjoy it, but they are so expensive. Like those books are really expensive, and just don't want to spend my money on something that I would not enjoy. But I would try some. I would like to try some. And also, I have started reading, exploring more of Indian literature, and I want to continue doing that in 2025 too. Some of them were translated, and I want to keep that trend going in 2025. It's making me so excited to think about like what I want to, like what are my reading goals in 2025, because there are so many writers that I want to explore and so many genre of books that I want to explore. Like I want to actively broaden my horizon in like my reading, and I want to be so I really want to be well-read person, and it is something that I enjoy. And yeah, and also there's this general goal that I have set for myself, that I want to live more actively. I have noticed that I live very passively in life, and I tend to forget my days and my months, and it's just all blurred by the end of the year, and I just don't remember half of my life. So I just want to be more aware of what I am doing, where I am spending my time, and just keep track of things. Also, I want to learn a new language. I have always wanted to do that. I think people who can speak like multiple languages are so cool. Like I just love that they can communicate and convey their ideas in different languages, and I want to try that. And yeah, I these are all the goals that I have set for myself as in terms of my reading and personal growth, and I look forward to it, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah, that was all for the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And tell me in the comments what are your few of the reading goals that you want to achieve in 2025, and I'll see you next time. Bye.